anyways, we are the brother of the beautiful bride, and my brother would like to start off by telling a quick story, a funny one actually, so here you go.
Yeah, I know. You do look really great today, Katrina. See on your little throne over there next to your new husband. Just give me a real quick smile. Oh, look at those white teeth. Aren't that pretty? Wow. But we hate to kill your little cute vibe you got going over there, but we see someone completely different.
Completely different.
We see the big sister who thinks she runs the world. So, Katrina, after all that time you've been hovering over us, your younger brothers, I'd like to share a little story about her. We enjoy it. She doesn't. So I would say, I'd get in elementary school.
Yeah,
I was
first grade, second grade.
First grade, second grade, moving up from the Spider-Man underwear onto the boxer briefs. And I'm proud to wear them, so I was wearing them one day. I don't know, I put my pants or I don't know. I go to look at my underwear drawer, they're not there. First thing to do, go to Zach's room, not there. Check the laundry room, not there. I'm like, whatever, I'll just stay in my poopy pants all day, forget about it. So then I go in Katrina's room, forget the reason why, talking to her. And out of the corner of my eye, around her waist, I see Hanes. I started dying laughing. I knew exactly what she was wearing. She was wearing my boxer briefs. And as I'm dying, I'm like, Katrina, why are you wearing my underwear? And I can't help but agree with her excuses. It's comfortable. So now that we know Katrina wore our underwear, we don't want to roast you too hard with all the other crazy stories. I know you guys want to hear it, but want to get a little sappy stuff. Zach, take it away.
Actually, he figured out the best part. Ethan's version of payback was he started wearing her underwear. Okay, well that was a great story. I love that story. But thankful for my mom. We do have to say some nice things today, so here it goes. We want to talk about like what we saw in Katrina and Christopher's relationship from our perspective. And I remember exactly how it started. Katrina came home one day, she shouted to my mom with excitement, I get to date Christopher and he's not even 16, and I'm like, what? I was so confused, and then they told me that Chris originally wasn't allowed to date until he turned 16. So this baffled me because I couldn't believe Christopher's parents let him break that rule for my sister. I don't know what they saw, but I don't know. All jokes aside, I guess this was like the first telltale sign. To get a little soft, they did have something very unique about them and a little cliche, but they had that kind of like love that you see in movies and you don't think it can be replicated in life. And I think that's maybe like what I saw, and that kind of like brought out my soft side from a younger age. So, but I could see how much they meant to each other, how happy Chris made Katrina, and so when Chris pulled me aside a few years later, 4 years later, and asked if he could marry my sister, I didn't hesitate. And I couldn't ask for a better man to be my brother and a husband to my sister. I'm good. I promise I'd hold it back. But most guys who usually have sisters have to deal with that one guy who's dating her, who they kind of have to be like tough around because he's like a bad guy or something. Luckily, I've never had to deal with that because I think if I did, I don't know how much damage I could do to the height difference. But I'd have to say most of the time where I met or started to get to know Chris was while he waited hours for my sister to get ready for whatever plans. And those of you who know her, hours is not an exaggeration. But it was in that like very moment where I realized that he had something that he needed to be with my sister, and that was patience. Alex said it yesterday for the rehearsal dinner, but it's really what I knew was gonna make the relationship work. And well, actually, I'm surprised the wedding started on time because of her, but I learned a lot about Chris, and I knew that they both offset each other perfectly. And so I had no doubt in my mind, I actually hoped that one day they would get married. And I just want you both to remember, when things get hard, think back to all the good times you had, all the funny moments, like when Chris proposed for homecoming with a rock, and I thought that was very funny. But from both of us, we love you so much, and we hope you both take on life, take everything with a grain of salt, and just enjoy it.
We love you.
We love you.
We love you so much.